Yeah, from Sweden I had quite a big crash, and I hurt my arm, my leg and my foot, and it's just pain management really with those. My arm's quite sore and my foot at the minute, especially with this hard track, is really hurting a lot. So and I have a hematoma in my right thigh, so it's just this mid-season collection. So I've got a weekend off next weekend, so I should be back and fresh for Lommel at the European. So,
and don't forget the cut lip.
Oh, and the cut lip. So just to add to the many.
So talk us through the next few weekends, because you've got obviously an important race coming up next.
So I have a weekend off this weekend, then I've got Lommel with the European. So looking to improve on my 18th that I got in Sweden from there. Hopefully be fully healthy for that. And then we've got the Michelin MX Nationals, and so we've got the last 2 rounds of that, and then we've got the last round of this to complete, which is all sand, so should suit me down to the ground really, enough for the hard pack.
And the other thing as well we kind of read recently is that you seem to have got 2016 sorted already.
Yeah, we've sorted a deal with RFX, so they're going to be supporting me for next year, which is a massive help, and it's all looking really good for 2016. I'm already looking forward to it. And
that's great.
Yeah.
And then what about kit deal? Because I see that you're currently in Fox. Is that going to stay the same?
No, we're going to go with Fly next year, because that's what RFX import.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to it, because it's just a change from this year, which has been pretty hard, but also had some really good moments in it as well. So.
It's like all last year and like obviously the year before, I was pretty much doing everything by myself, and it gets a bit on top of you obviously. Riding at the weekends, and you've got obviously a week to sort your bikes out, go practicing saying on Wednesday and sort everything out again for the weekend. It is, to be fair, it gets a bit much, but obviously with Verde obviously looking after me, obviously they have the race bike and everything. They literally just turn up at the meetings, and literally I don't really have to worry about anything. It's just like a weight off my shoulders.
And it seems a real good atmosphere of the team, so it all seems like you all really get on and you all kind of work together. Is that type of what it's like on the inside?
Yeah, it's really good, to be fair. It's just like one big family, so everyone has a laugh, everyone has obviously, say if I have a bad result, it's never really too serious in there, but it's really good. Everyone's obviously really enjoying it.
I mean, from the outside, I mean, we're kind of looking at the results, what you're getting yourself, and you've had some great rides this year already.
Yeah.
You've had some top 3s, top 4s.
Yeah.
And also Josh has gone really well, so it's got to be some common factor there that both of you seem to be happy and you seem to be doing really well on the bike.
Yeah, I think because basically the team's so friendly as well, I think it helps out. Obviously you're not going into a team where it's like really like strict, really like basically really serious. And obviously we've got a job to do, obviously to get the best results as we can, also have fun while we're at it. Obviously that's why we all started. It was to have a bit of fun at the weekend on the bike, so it's good.
And do you think that's kind of the secret, is that because you're enjoying it now, you're getting the best out of yourself with the bike?
Yeah, I think so. Like I'm enjoying riding like this year especially so much more than what I have done, say, for the last couple of years. I just feel really comfortable on the bike, and I am enjoying it like so much more.
And what's the usual week for you? Do you work in the week?
Yeah, I work full time, unfortunately. I have like a Wednesday off if I want to go riding, but basically Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday I'm at work.
The year started off, we planned on racing for the Pendrick guys again on Kawasaki's. We'd done a deal with them. Like the last 2 years they treated us really good, so big thanks to them. But I just felt like we needed a change, so we jumped onto Husqvarna with the help from the guys at STS and Northeast Husky, and we kind of put a deal together with loads of guys who were interested in helping me. They've always kind of helped me all my career, and yeah, big shout out to them, because we wouldn't be racing without them this year. So there's like site sealants, nice carriers, like Technique bathrooms, my old man obviously. There's just too many guys to thank, but with it, they all know who they are, and without them we wouldn't be racing, so it's pretty cool.
So some of the sponsors you kind of talked about, is this to do with kind of the work what you do in the week? Because this isn't your main job, is it?
No, I am a tiler and bathroom fitter, so the guys at Technique are really good with me. They pay me actually a pretty decent wage to do like 2 or 3 days work a week, so it works out pretty good. And then I do a couple of little homeworks on the side, and I've got a really good trainer, Kev. He trains the best, he trains Sean and stuff like that, so we know his program's really good, and I'm actually really fortunate. It only stays 10 minutes from me, so I train with Kev on a Tuesday and Thursday, and then we'll try and ride on a Wednesday if possible. And we've got a good deal, man. Like, I think we're better than a lot of people are. Yeah, so we'll just keep plugging away and we'll try and get better.
That's cool. And going into sort of the last part of the year, what are you trying to sort of put together? What you kind of had a few injuries over the last couple of years as well, since we've been kind of following your progress. So what are you trying to get out of the rest of this year?
I really want to be a top 10 guy, you know, and I think the guys aren't fitter than me, they're not any faster, they're just, the guys in the top 10 always start in the top 10. Like, you've seen it today, guys like Irwin didn't get a great start, they finished outside top 10, you know, it's like, it's tough. Everybody's going pretty well, so I think, like, we're just racing a bog stock 350, as you can see, and it's a great bike, but it needs a little bit more power against a tuned 450, so we're going to get a motor done hopefully this weekend for the last 2 rounds, and of the other championships. I'd really, aiming for a top 10, you know. We're leading the Scottish Championship again, which a lot of the sponsors are really keen on, so that was good. So we'll try and finish that off on top, and yeah, like I said, just try and break the top 10 in the matches and kind of solidify ourselves there for next year.